So today I landed Happy Hamlet 20 times, and this is what happened. Okay, for game 1, I landed and got a 6-shooter right off the bat. Then I got an upgrade of a blue AR and a tactical shotgun, followed by a big shield. I drank the big pot and left the building. After leaving the building, I ran into a fight that I broke down into. I placed a wall. I hit him for a headshot, then followed by a third party falling into a box that I don't think I'll ever get out of. So I try to get out of it, build around me, and then there's a TTV right above me. What game 2 didn't go any different at all. So for game 6, I got an SMG, then dropped down and got a pump and an AR. Then I dropped down again and opened a chest to get some grenades. I took the big pot and drank it. Then I threw grenades at just the perfect time to kill the person as soon as they came out to the ground. Later, a plane came barging at me, and I didn't know what to do. I missed one shot. I followed up his ramp. I hit him once, and missed again, and again, and then finally killing him as he tried to grapple away. And the third person came, and I thought I was okay until I noticed there was a rusty. I hit him once and then hit him for another headshot. But that wasn't it for the game. I emoted and looted up. Once I found the rift, I rifted away. I went and got a plane. I flew over towards Tilted and found somebody camping in a little box. I started shooting at him, hit him once, and looped around him. I tried to hit him just a little more, but he hit me for a decent bit as my plane blew up. I drank a mini and started shooting at him. I knew he was getting third parties, so he did kill somebody. So I kept spraying at him and jumped down. I was so confident that I started spraying my SMG at his box. He placed a trap, so I had to protect myself. I decided to keep breaking, and he, well, killed me. Game 4, I teamed up with my good friend Gabriel. It was a hot drop this game, but for some reason nobody landed there. We looted up the whole place and went on a quick drive on a quad crasher. We got over to the sled where my teammate got lasered by a default. He was a TTV player that was actually surprisingly good at the game. So I stood back and drank a big shield. I went for a quick snipe on him, but he knocked me down. I went for another snipe and missed. He rushed me with his grappler and hit me for a little bit. They knocked me down and hit me for a little bit again. I tried to build, but I was running out of mats. He hit me a few more times and I was dead. Game 5, we looted up Happy Hamlet and found a team rushing us. I hit one of their a few times before my teammate got knocked. Then I got laser! For game 6, I teamed up with my other friend. We found people shooting at us, and I decided to pull out my gun. I missed my first shot, but then knocked him once and came down, hit him again, and finally my teammate killed the other person. Then we came across another fight up on the hill. There was somebody glitching, but I could still knock them. My teammate was attempting to get up the hill. I went for the finish on the person. As somebody else was coming up the hill, my teammate got the knock on him, and I killed the other person. Then I got lasered from behind. I put myself into a box and minied up. I stayed in the box for a few seconds before editing myself out.
2.
I saw that there was somebody over on my teammate, so I came over him. He was in a box and we just started breaking in on his I sprayed as much as I could to get him out of that box. He left the box as my teammate threw dynamite. The dynamite blew up most of the builds, and we were able to locate him. So my teammate was spraying and spraying, and I was able to get in with my pistol and kill him. Then this is just how I died. Honestly, I got outplayed. A pump straight in the face. Game 7, I played with the same person, and it was also a long game, so I'm able to. I threw some stink bombs at this person and hit them a few times to get them pretty low. They left and met it up. His teammate, on the other hand, rushed me with a grapple. He had shield, but he was not so good, so I was able to kill him with my grenade. I went for the BM just in case his teammate was able to kill me. His teammate was actually not able to kill me. As I did hit him for shield, so I knew he had shield. And he went around there, and I thought I was dead over here, but he did not hit me for enough, so I was able to kill him. Then we found this other team, which I was able to kill one of them very easily, but on the other hand, the other person was not so easy to kill. As you can see, it was a Valor that was coming up on me, and I didn't know where they were. They were apparently on the roof. So I curved around and I went for them. They hit me for a lot right there, and I fell down. But luckily I could build back up and hopefully get to my teammate. But as I was shooting at them, I knocked my teammate down, and he died. But I was still able to kill the Valor.
Yeah, you did shoot me down.
Well, I think I will. Whoa, what the? Game 8 went so fast, I honestly don't even know what to say.
I don't know.
In game 9, we just looted up happy, and not much happened until we took over. We landed on the big red building, and I scouted out the area a little bit. Once I saw people, I built some protection. After a little bit of sitting up on the tower, a plane started flying towards us. The person on the plane shot a rocket at my teammate, who was then knocked. I started shooting at the plane to try to get the people scared, and my teammate told me to res him. So I went to res my teammate, but I got lasered out and died to fall damage. So this game was a long game where I got a lot of kills, so I decided to turn it into a mini montage. For game 11, I opened a chest and got a green SMG.
No, wait.
Somebody all of a sudden rushed me right off the bat. I didn't know what to do. He had got me down to 4 health. Later in the game, I had to skip forward because I just had no action. There was only 13 players left by the time I found people again. I saw this default spraying at the person I saw, so I decided to kill him. I started spraying down at the person I saw, and I hit them 2 times. as soon as they lasered me, I got a little scared, but I decided to come back down as I was lifting minis. I came back from the side and tried to kill him. He had gotten high ground from when he built up. I started shooting him down, and he fell down. He got me down to 63 HP, but I could luckily med up. Further in the game, I had thrown down a super grenade and lost myself in the smoke. I didn't know what to do. There was footsteps all around me, but I didn't know where they actually were. I couldn't see anything, so I just decided to build as much as I could. The only stuff I could see was little bits of stairs, and finally, as the smoke cleared, I was able to kill this Yeti. But the other person played a little smarter and went to where I didn't have a wall. They were able to shoot me through the crack and kill me. For game 12, I had messed up my landing, so I was forced to take a zip line. But luckily, I had Happy Hamlet all to myself and I was able to loot up before finding somebody all the way at Salt. This was my first encounter with somebody, and they lasered me, so I had to use my minis in a big pot. They had thrown a smoke bomb at me, and I didn't know where they were. So I was just sitting there and waiting for anything I heard. I heard them come up to me, and I didn't know if I was in a box or not. They started shooting, and I didn't think they would see me, but somehow they saw me. For game 13, I teamed up with my two friends. In this game, he got killed by a plane. After that, I came and killed, one shotgun the person with my heavy shotgun. And after somebody landed on me with a quad launcher and started shooting at me. I had to jump down and they hit me once before jumping up, and I hit them in the head while they were reloading. We later rifted to get to the zone, and once we were getting to the zone, we landed on a plane. We flew the planes, and later ran into some team. We easily wiped this team as I knocked one with my plane and came and shotgunned the other. I made sure to instantly VM them so they would get mad. We easily killed the whole team without any effort. We later went off and we met up with the final squad, and I got lasered. I came out and tried to kill them with my shotgun. My teammate knocked one of the players, and I went up to kill the other person. I started spraying my gun at the other person as my teammate had hit them with a rocket launcher. So I started spraying, and they soon got knocked by themselves. So as I kept spraying, they knocked me, but I got instantly rezzed by the win. So that was my second win with 22 kills. Okay, game 14. I landed on a squad in Shifty after looting up at Happy Hamlet. I found this person and deagled them straight to the head. I went for the BM as I thought it was a very good kill. Later, we killed that team and got towards the zone. We went on to a zip line, and I took a shot at sniping somebody. Well, I missed the shot, not so surprising. I went up and built a ramp. As I was going up the ramp, I got lasered by somebody, and I couldn't get res because my teammate just left me to die. For game 15, I quickly looted up a good loadout. I found this recruit skin hiding in the second floor of this house. I hit him in the toe with my shotgun and then hit him through the railing. I made sure to BM him as soon as possible. After quickly reloading, I meted up and exited the building. As you can see, my teammate got knocked and made a war cry of some sort. I don't know what he was thinking, but I jumped out the building to go in an effort to save him.
Dude, I think you're lagging. I think you're lagging out.
He started joking around and I got
Knocked it out.
For game 16, I looted up Happy Hamlet and ran into somebody below this hill near the Happy Hamlet. I started shooting at them, and as they started shooting at me, they decided to go on the zipline to try to rush me, but apparently lagged off and died to fall damage. It left me laughing like, haha. I went and looted them up and then went back to get a plane so I couldn't get the zone. As I was flying to zone, I ran into somebody. I pulled out my AR and started shooting at him. He hid behind a tree and stood there. I quickly killed him. Somebody else flew in. I don't know what they were doing, but they lasered me pretty well. I tried to outbuild them, but was not so successful with it, as they built a cone over me. They hit me for even more with a shotgun shot, and even more with their AR as I came down. I honestly thought I was dead as I got stuck in the storm, but they decided to get in the plane, which was stuck on a tree. I killed him and looted him up. I got his bandages and went to the zone. I used the bandages and became safe for this game, or at least I thought I was. Maybe not, who knows, but I tried to patch myself up because I was not so safe before. After getting to the zone, I traveled for a little bit before getting to a fight. They shot me down and I took a good bit of fall damage. They put a cone over me and almost got a hit. I hit them once before they hit me for just a tiny bit, but they got high ground on me. I put myself in a box and minied up. They jumped down on me and I put a pyramid over myself. They broke the side of my box and somehow got the wall. They hit me for a little more, where I hit them for 110, but they killed me. For game 17, I found this default after looting up a little bit. I did not know what they were doing, but you know, you can never expect a default to be doing something. They're very weird. But I went upstairs and opened this door. The default came right out, standing still and letting me one pump them. Well, I mean, it's a default. After walking around and looting a little bit, I ran into this Zenith. I tried to mini up as he was breaking my roof. Stop breaking my dang roof! He kept breaking it, and I just decided, well, why not? I just, you know, pump him! Oh no. Stop hitting me! Okay, well, there we go. He's dead. Okay, now I'm in the storm. I'm just gonna met up a little bit, and I grab this plane right here. And I just fly. And flying? And flying, and yeah, I guess I just fly. Oh, 7 HP exiting the storm? Interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep flying? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, we're finally gonna settle down at Tomato Town. Interesting. Okay, so I loot up Tomato and get to one of the last ones. I think I'm safe until I get grappled up by this skin right here. Powder, I believe. But they get up to me and aren't too bad at grappling, you know? Pretty simple task to do. And they hit me for a bunch, getting me down to, what, 6 HP? Before finishing me off with one last pump shot after a little bit. I mean, I think I'm safe for a little bit. But after just a little while, they get it on me. But it is nice to see them die. In game 18, nothing happened until this fish jumped out of a plane onto my porta-fortress. I started building up and hit him for, what, 16 damage? Oh, no. He built himself into a little box of some sort, and I couldn't figure out if he was on the second part of it. I didn't know where, but he kept doing weird builds everywhere and tricked me. I jumped down and somehow missed my shot. He then hit me for once, and somehow hit a shot again. and then hit L1. Final shot to get me down to 1 health, where I could easily be one-shot. Okay, game 19, I'm drinking a big pot, when, oh my gosh, a balloon. I hit them, but my keyboard loses control, and I almost die. Luckily, I can hit him with the one last shot. I have to drink big pots as somebody else comes upon me. Luckily, I can hit a headshot on him. And when I go to drink down on him, he hits me and gets me one shot. Luckily, I can kill him. I take the scar and feel like a winner. As I'm on my way to the zone, I'm going to get a chest and break this wall and... Oh my gosh! Who are you?
No, get the camera! Money!
Okay, it's game 20. We have to do well this game.
Laser!